This is Mark Summers, and I double dare you to listen to the 3CT podcast.
You give your bet up against the wall
like a monster truck.
Yeah, our bed's against the wall.
When Tim's bed.
I want to see you don't roll over onto the wire. It's a kickstand.
That's right.
It's a kickstand.
I can't do trivia and Mark in back-to-back nights.
That's probably
I was next to this lunatic for the entire 3 hours yesterday, and half the time he was telling me stories and I didn't even realize it, and he's just like holding his phone out then in front of me, and I would look over and he's just wouldn't even break stride, continued telling the story.
We tell these stories, and you don't have to believe us until it happens to you. It's hard, it's draining, it really is.
Yeah,
and he claims to be a good middler.
Well,
unfortunately, yesterday he was at the very end of the table next to just me and Mike Shoup.
No, you got screwed.
I did.
I was the head of the
Why
table.
would they put the two brains of the team, you and Shoup, together with Mark?
Next to Mark, that's the problem.
Yes.
No wonder you guys lost.
Right, that's putting training wheels on a fucking motorcycle.
Mike Shoup was livid that we lost to the guy that had a perfect score.
He took
Perfect
it hard.
Where did you guys play? Second?
Second. We missed 3 questions in the whole night, and we finished in second place.
Holy
That'll
hell.
do it.
3 questions in the entire 4 rounds of trivia, including the bonus.
And 2 of them were just like absolute bullshit questions. The one was who in the cast of Back to the Future was related to someone who worked for Texaco. Like,
good question.
What kind of loser was the guy that knew that?
Apparently, all he does every day is watch Back to the Future.
Good
in
Lord.
Order.
Like
we never saw the guy before. I found this picture on Facebook because they post the winners on there. I never saw the guy before at trivia ever, and
it's because he's
future ringer.
He just sits in his basement. He waits for the moment that a Back to the Future trivia gets scheduled, and then that's his day out for the year. That's his day out for the year. He
may have, they tend to do, like, say, Back to the Future. They'll do it in E-Town, and then a few weeks from now, they might do it in Camp Hill or wherever. And that guy may have traveled, and it could have been the exact same.
He's going to go to Camp Hill.
What were the 2 towns, Mark?
Well, E-Town and Camp Hill.
I fucking hate you.
For example,
I'm not even kidding. You posted that. Now, like I've watched, Back to the first one multiple times, but it's been a while. The other ones maybe once. And you posted the round 3, and I could have looked at that for a fucking hour, and I wouldn't have gotten a single one of those.
We missed one of those. It was the bartender. We didn't know.
Yeah.
Does anybody? Do any of you guys know who the bartender's name was in the Back to the Future movie?
Not a clue.
Cliff.
You're close.
Oh.
You're close. It was Chester.
Chester.
The bartender.
Nope.
Chester.
Nope.
Chester. His name was Chester, Jim.
I could have had
Chester.
I could have had 1,000 guesses at that, and wouldn't have gotten a single.
We did get a perfect score in the guess your score round, so that gave us
That's always a good
of
feeling
hope at the end.
Now, Mark, what are some of the categories coming up? Do you know?
90s is coming. Well, next week is the categories one.
Okay, so I don't have to go.
And then the following week is 90s.
90.
And then general for the first week in April.
At this point, I'm more interested in going to Lucky Ducks. I think they have a nicer menu.
Oh, their menu is good.
Lucky Ducks. It's a darn shame that they're not doing WWE trivia the week before WrestleMania.
Yeah, what the hell was he thinking there?
You would think.
Yes.
Now, Kirby's upset about it too.
Dog, if they were doing wrestling trivia, I'd be there. I would come in.
Oh, we would clean house.
There was a place in Lancaster that did wrestling trivia, but it was not through Cheaters Never Prosper. It was
Yeah,
another
we
group.
weren't interested.
So
What was that? I believe it was at Our Town Brewing.
Yeah.
Our Town Brewing.
It was. Yeah.
hey, I'm doing a podcast. I'm warning you. Poor Kirby's deaf anyway.
I gotta say, why are you yelling at the deaf dog? It just seems like a waste of energy.
Ryan is like, I've had a rough day. And now this.
You just gotta listen to
Poor
fucking
Smoke, I'm
Kirby
sorry.
barking.
He's very noisy tonight. Indy's got him wound up.
Mark also told me last night that his loving son is going to WrestleMania and didn't think to ask his father if he'd like to join.
Shut up, really? So he bought a ticket to what, Saturday? And didn't tell you.
He bought it. I think it was last week. I was sitting here doing the podcast, and he came up from his room and just showed me his phone. And he had to purchase 2 tickets for WrestleMania for night 2.
Oh well, you're already going night 2.
Yeah, so we're gonna go down there together. And but we
Devin,
won't be,
right?
Yeah, him and Devin are going. I better not even joke about that. Devin's going to be upset. But he got a ticket for himself and my nephew, his cousin. And I said, I hope you got your money up front. He said he got half of it. Old Tone. Yes, Old Tone. And so that's exciting.
So you're still not going on Saturday.
I heard Tone at least knows how to PayPal people.
I think he could
Venmo.
PayPal people. PayPal. And then my boy got tickets to go see Drake as well. Just out of the blue.
Drake, yeah.
Drake's going to be in State
That
College.
one day a week he works at Masonic Village is really,
Yeah.
really spending big bucks.
Man, you ain't lying.
Does he have a pill service for the residents of the Masonic home?
Oh, he must be doing something.
My goodness.
I think it's his student loan money came in, and he was using that because he's got a while till he'll be out of school.
That's a good idea.
I'm almost positive that's what's going on. He
Good
didn't
for
get his income tax refund. But
good for him. Good for him though.
hey, what are you going to remember? WrestleMania and a Drake concert, or sitting in class, trying to stay awake.
That's true. That
He
is
did have
true.
a Beatles course that we took. Did I tell you he had a Beatles course in his college?
I think you.
Dung beetles, and they're quite an interesting creature.
Yeah,
Important thing to know as an engineering major.
it's very important.
Yeah, when you're on the train, you got to play music for the people.
Do you guys know what row you guys are in?
When you're on the train.
Yeah, if you're an engineer, you're on the train. You're like a conductor, but you're an engineer.
My God.
Choo choo, Matthew.
Why does
Do you
Ticketmaster
guys know what row you're in for night 2?
I'm looking at
Jim's
this.
looking it up.
My damn
We're in
Ticketmaster
the club
keeps signing
section.
me out.
We'll be down there with 50 Cent.
We are in row 15. 14 and 15.
So I can get
Mark,
seats.
you're with us, Mark, right?
Yes, for night 2.
Night 2.
I'm on to.
We can get row 2 in section 37, C37, and row section 35.
Okay. Yeah, it's one section
But
over.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I'll have to wait until
We'll
I get
wave at you
paid.
at least.
How much
Yeah,
are they
we'll be able
running
to
for
see
me?
each other. I don't want to talk about it.
Be like,
Oh,
"Hey."
All right, that's fair. That's
We're
fair.
tailgating too that day.
Yeah, yeah, we're tailgating, which is kind of why I
Tailgating.
want all of us to kind of be together so we can huddle
Struggle
up.
walking up the steps and breathing heavy.
Oh no! See,
Yeah.
I'm
I don't know,
playing, that's why. That's part of the reason why I'm willing to pay the suckers premium.
The club level, I think, would have a
We might actually have an
escalator or
at
elevator, I believe.
Believe it does. Yeah.
least. Oh,
Oh, thank God.
And I don't want to go to the 200 section.
Oh, you'll never make it.
No,
Oh.
I went with my loving father-in-law to M&T Bank Stadium to watch the Navy longshoremen,
Midshipmen.
midshipmen get their asses whipped by Notre Dame.
That's right.
And we
I
were
missed
up.
it myself today.
We were on the 50-yard line but we were on the 50-yard line in the 200s.
Bro, I've been in the upper room at M&T Bank. That I did that in college, and that was a walk.
Duh, and I don't know what it is now, but as an older fat man, vertigo is real.
Oh yeah, you get high.
Especially
You get up
when
there.
you get up that high and like you have to look down
Yep.
to walk.
I don't like it.
And looking down is like the pit of doom.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it, man. Have
Have you guys ever been to MetLife Stadium at all? In
No.
the
I was there
very last row sold for WrestleMania.
Sure haven't.
29.
You want to talk about fucking being up there
Oh, that was rough.
when you turn around and it's just the cement pillar, and then you just drop off.
Here's the thing. I'm 37 now going to WrestleMania. I was at WrestleMania 29. I was a brisk 26. Then stairs didn't bother me. Nothing bothered me. You could have rained on me, pissed on me. I don't give a fuck. It was cold as shit. We had hot cocoa, everything.
And I hit about 6 flights, and I'm like, Mark, we think we're probably halfway? And he's like, no, we're not. We're not close.
We stopped to look out the window like we care.
Multiple times.
We
I'm like,
couldn't
let's
breathe.
just look at the view. It looks nice here.
Yeah,
and it's just
we
the
couldn't
fucking
breathe.
MetLife parking lot.
Yeah.
See now
Look out the window.
if Mark would have had his gimpy foot back at WrestleMania 35, you guys probably could have hopped a ride on the elevator.
It was probably starting.
I wouldn't have made. Yeah, it's probably. That's probably what did me in.
Because I mean they have to have elevators to get.
Do they?
I think so. There's probably handicapped seating in the upper bowls. I would think. Like, I would think. So you have to have.
I don't know if there are.
I'm buying these tickets right now.
Get them.
There it is.
Get them. Yeah.
Tim, I'm proud of you. What night you're going? Sunday
Yep, we're going night 2.
night 2.
I
You
gotta
said
fucking-
who's going with you?
It is myself, my pig friend,
The
no.
pig.
Mr. Marcus.
Is he tailgating?
He will be at the tailgate.
Nice.
And then my old roommate, CJ. He would fit right in with us.
Nice.
He's a dirty, nasty 49ers fan, so look past him.
Well, it
Ugh.
was nice knowing him.
But yeah, Seat Geek.
But yeah, we should have the nice digs. I think it's like an enclosed concourse. We don't have to
Ooh.
we don't have to associate with the common folk. It's gonna be great.
I like that a lot.
Oh, shit. WrestleMania tickets are about to get so inexpensive.
Why? What happened?
All right, so let me tell you a little bit about me.
Okay. Tim just got his tax refund.
No, I have an account with a service called Affirm. And Affirm is it's like a form of revolving credit. I can put my WrestleMania tickets on Affirm.
There you go.
Pay them bitches off every month instead of like a credit card.
There you go.
I don't want to put it on a credit card, but I'll put it on my Affirm account.
Affirm.
So I'm gonna put
Or you
now.
could just
Now I
you can
gotta
just put on that the other account, Tim. On the account of you ain't got the money.
I do have the money. See, here's the thing. See, now you're being real cute, and you think that the distance between me here and your palatial estate in Hottenstein Estates is going to save you. I have the money. I just don't want to take it out of my savings account. I'd rather trickle it out little by little for months and months and months and months. Until I'm ready to buy SummerSlam tickets, in which then I will be very broke. I can't wait.
Oh, SummerSlam. And you probably have a guy that knows your money for a Creed ticket too. So
I
there's that.
do. That's going to cover half the cost of my first payment of WrestleMania tickets.
There you go.
There you
Yes.
go. All right. Well, welcome to the
I'll
three
put some extra cash on Sunday.
the 3CT podcast.
Where we
And,
talk finances.
where we talk finances, we talk
Let's talk about China.
no. But so this week, I don't even know how the conversation got started between me and Mrs. Big Jim. But she asked me if I enjoy coconut. And
this is pillow talk then.
I thought she was saying that's okay, Big Jim. That happens to lots of men.
No, it wasn't. This wasn't on Sunday.
All right.
And
coconuts.
I hadn't.
It's a lot of money.
I haven't thought about coconut, or eating coconut because I'm not a coconut fan, and it struck me once again how much I hate coconut. And when I was thinking about it, it might be the food that I hate the most.
Holy cow.
Oh, come on. It can't be that bad, Jimmy.
I hate it. I hate it. The texture is gross. The taste is gross. It's fucking awful.
You just have an unrefined palate.
Nah, man.
What is coconut
You
done
act
to
like
you?
you've never eaten a Zittner's coconut egg at Easter time.
Oh,
and it shows.
Accidentally.
that
accidentally
sounds
ate it.
terrible.
Why would you accidentally eat that? I could slam a whole fucking case.
As a coconut. He thought it was peanut butter.
No, he thought it was.
Yeah. Fucking. Oh, yeah. I guess that would have been about the last time.
Hate.
Absolutely hate it.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely hate it. Like to the point where I'm like, if the only way I could eat chocolate was an Almond Joy or a Mounds, that was my only means of eating chocolate.
Which do you prefer, Almond Joy or Mounds?
If I had to eat one, it would be the Almond Joy because at least.
No, I didn't say if you had to. Which do you prefer? I asked.
Neither. I prefer neither. But if I had to eat one, it would be the Almond Joy because at least the almond breaks up some of the garbage coconut. But if the choice was,
plus it's the dark chocolate.
but
It is the dark chocolate option. Yeah.
if the choice was Almond Joy / Mounds or no chocolate ever again, I would go no chocolate.
Wow.
So is there a food that what like your guys' most hated food? What is your
Ketchup.
Yes. Sometimes Jimmy feels like a nut. Sometimes he don't.
That's right. So Matt, yours is ketchup. Mark,
Correct.
Mayonnaise.
all the foods.
Ketchup.
Mayonnaise.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Ryan. The dog was barking.
Yeah, I fucking know. I can't stand the goddamn dog. How anybody listens to this fucking show with a goddamn dog barking in the background, I'll never fucking know. I really don't fucking know. Throw a goddamn ketchup bottle at it, make it hate ketchup, Mark. Fucking something.
He's running around barking at Indy, going after her and running into the wall because he can't find her.
What?
Yes.
Like he just barks nonstop. Well, and then you I feel like you encourage Indy, which encourages Kirby.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
I want peace.
No, you
house.
don't.
Yes.
You do
Yes,
not. That's
Mark.
a fucking lie.
I want peace. Indy.
Quick,
It's a
I want
direction you can
peace.
fuck.
quick question. Did Mark say today at all on the Thursday episode?
Today,
Today.
he did not.
All right.
See, the band worked, Matt.
The
You're
band
following
worked.
the rules.
Because he had the shirt on. So he could point at.
Nice shirt. I'm not going to lie to you.
I love that shirt.
I mean, at least he bullied people into buying it since he demanded it be added.
And that is true. That is true. And so
I'm working on an Avoidance Island logo.
Mark, you still haven't bought one of the 3CT's biggest fan from Monday Night Raw with the glasses on.
Oh my God, I saw that.
That you made me put on the store, by the way.
Have you sold any of them?
No, because you were the only one that wanted that.
That is so good.
tpublic.com/user/leak on Thursday, by the way.
I have to get it.
Good
That
gram.
that thing popped me. It still pops me.
Well,
It is
It still
poppable.
pops me.
but Ryan, do you have a food that you hate? What is your most hated food?
Hodecker's celery.
That's a good call.
You know what?
I mean, I'm not rich, so like I just have to eat poor man's celery. But when
Shoe-fly pie,
I splurged
whoopie
and got $7 Hodecker celery,
You
it
have to
was
eat that-
just fucking celery.
They're like Wise Quality, the Big Top brand celery.
Big Top brand celery is equal to Hodecker celery.
It's the same,
celery.
but it's not as bad because you don't have to pay $40 a stalk.
Right, I
for
paid
it.
99 cents for a fucking bushel of it or whatever. I don't even know what they sell. A container of celery.
Celery is
stalk.
sold in bushels.
How often are you guys even eating celery? Not you
Never.
guys,
I'm never
Mark,
eating
I guess,
celery.
Is the question. Like, how often do you buy Hodecker celery a year?
How often do I buy it a year? Oh, several times. You always have to look for Thanksgiving. The dogs are going nuts.
Yeah, we can hear. We have ears. we have ears, Mark.
It's wild in here now. It's like I'm expecting Marlon Perkins to show up.
I should have
in a
called
minute.
off
Wild
twice.
Kingdom.
Mark, can you podcast from a different room? You know that like has like a door where
Give the dog a fucking drink of water. They're probably thirsty. Something, anything.
anything.
I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have
Put
to
them
get
out
up
back
here.
for
and
2
move.
hours. Make it your fucking neighbor's problem. How is neighbor Ben?
I don't know
by
what's
the way?
gotten into him.
God Lord. So, seriously, how many times so besides Thanksgiving when you put it in the stuffing, how often are you buying celery?
When you cook celery to put it in the stuffing, it doesn't matter if the fucking stringy shit's there or not because it cooks out and it's
Right,
soft
like
to eat.
Like, how often are you eating ants on a log that you have to get the string-free celery to enjoy it?
Well, I never eat the ants on the log. I'm not a big fan of ants on a log, but I do like
He
peanut
doesn't like
butter.
condiments, so he wouldn't put peanut butter on his celery. You know, we
Oh,
know
I
you're
thought-
not dipping it in ranch because you don't get wings.
No, oh no!
Oh my God.
But I like the peanut butter, especially when you go to Parasol's Nuts, which is right across from Hodecker celery, and they grind the nuts right in front of you and they hand it to you. And the container's warm, so you put that on your Hodecker celery. I'd say every few weeks I buy.
You
Some Hodecker
literally
celery.
just described ants on a log without the raisins, which is
That's
fine.
correct.
Right, so you don't like raisins.
Oh, I like logs.
You could do
just not
fire ants
ants.
on a log and put craisins.
All right, now you're talking.
It's actually would probably be pretty good. Wouldn't fire ants on a log just be those little cinnamon candies?
bites.
from when
I
we
mean,
were
does
You
it
could do
necessarily
that
even
too.
have to be raisins? You could probably put like chocolate chips or something.
All right, now I'm in.
There we go. There we
Although
go.
you're still ruining it because you have the Hodecker celery.
Well, yeah.
No.
I just pulled up. So we shop at Aldi pretty much every week. Celery at my local Aldi is $1.99 for
I was gonna say, I don't even know how much celery is.
for
If
like
you
a
asked
bunch.
me, Ryan, how much is celery? I'd have said 79 cents. I have
Yeah.
no clue.
Yeah,
That's
well,
as far back
I mean,
as I bought celery.
you know, in this economy.
I buy
I feel
celery
like
once
you
a
could
year.
probably go to Roots and find celery for 79 to 99 cents at Roots.
You could
Not
easily.
$5.50 a fucking bag at
Depending on
Hodecker's
time of
celery.
day. If you go there like after 5, you can probably get it for 79 cents over at one of the other produce stands,
Yeah, that's where I'd go.
like Ray's Produce.
You said it's
Ray's is
$5 for a fucking.
Yeah,
That's
for a bag of
absurd.
celery.
That's absurd.
No,
And it's just a single bunch, right? Like there's nothing. Like how much fucking celery comes in that $5 bunch?
We get like
One-
3 little bunches.
Well, like one. So it's like one single heart.
No, they do clean it, right? Like they cut the ends off and they cut the frilly
Yep.
shit off the top,
Yeah,
right?
you don't have to worry about the frilly stuff. You don't have to eat the leaves.
You know how easy it is to do that? You bring it home,
So you just use a knife.
click, clunk, done. Run it under the fucking
Nah.
sink.
Sometimes
that-
I want to eat it on the way home, Jim. I can't wait.
No, you're not doing that. Not
Nobody's doing that. And if you're
I don't
doing
mean
that, you're not
leave.
worried about it being clean.
Maybe a donut on the way home, or like, oh, I can't wait. I'm going to eat this whoopie pie because I haven't eaten a whoopie pie in like 6 months. So it's a neat treat. But nobody's like, can't wait to snap into this fucking celery, Mark.
Oh
Oh, no, I've snapped into it.
Take
Then when
a
you get
picture
down
the next time you
end-
do that, and we'll
Yeah,
never
there
see
is
this
this-
picture because
well,
it doesn't
All
happen.
right.
I don't
He'll
believe
do
for
it
a
as
single second that
staged
you do.
photo, but he doesn't do it regularly, unprompted.
Yeah, he is one. I want to see the fucking timestamp of the photo because Lord knows you probably have one on your phone from 6.5 years ago where you bit into a celery stalk and took a picture of it. So I want to.
I want to see you do it by the Fink's French fry stand I'm gonna say you choosing celery over fresh cut French fries.
And you know what? I'm going to make you do it like I want you to do it like a ransom note. I want you to get a newspaper from that morning, and you got to hold the newspaper up while you're doing it.
In front of the French fry
In front of the
stand
fake French fry stand.
While you're waiting for your dry sub from Rob's, start crunching on the celery.
How that probably makes me as mad as the celery that you're eating a dry ass sub.
I got some oil on there. Do you want some oil on there?
You don't even put vinegar on it? Just oil.
Vinegar on there too. All in vinegar.
Okay, at least you put oil and vinegar. That I can at least deal with. That's like Mike's way.
So they call oil and vinegar a dry sub still?
If you get it without mayo, she says, I need a hungry man turkey and cheese. Dry. Dry.
What an idiot. If you're putting oil and vinegar on it, it's definitely not
It's not dry.
Look, I can see people's opposition to putting mayonnaise on an Italian sub. Italian sub I can absolutely do with oil and vinegar.
Russ
you're doing oil and vinegar
sweat
on a turkey sub. Like the sub where mayonnaise probably should be put on.
All of it. Fat. Which at Rob Subs,
Here's
it's
the deal.
Miracle Whip.
I will eat my Italian sub with mayonnaise every time I order one. I don't give a shit. I'll take all the heat from the Italian. That's fine. But I also do oil and vinegar on it, so that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Okay,
Sometimes
see, I can't. If I'm doing
oil.
mayonnaise, I will do vinegar, but I will not do oil because, like, mayonnaise is just oil and.
Fuck you! Look at me! Fuck you!
Well, that's
don't judge me. Don't judge me.
My loving son will do both. He'll do all vinegar and mayo.
Yeah, he's starting to look like us. I'll say it.
I was just say that metabolism's running out.
He's just a boy.
It's got an end date. Trust me.
He's near the end of the rope on that metabolism.
It's got an end date. Yep, sure does.
He's gonna wake up one day and that shit's gone to never come back. He'll see the note.
He's gonna sit up in bed and get winded. Don't worry, he'll get there.
It's gonna happen.
Poor boy.
Yeah.
He's got to do the.
Well, he's got time. He's not waking up with that weird chest pain, thinking, "Oh, this is the one." He's not there yet. But it's coming. It's coming.
36.
I'm not even kidding, man. The one day, like
my shoulder hurts. Oh fuck, this is it.
We went for a walk, and I forget I was moving
my hands numb.
moving some shit around in the basement, and like I know it's supposed to be your left arm, but like my right shoulder just started hurting out of nowhere. I'm like, is this it?
Yeah, is this it?
Like, am I going down here in the basement? I'm done for.
And radiate to the right shoulder. Oh,
yeah, well, Jimmy Nines is running. We had a good run, boys.
You set up the phone and started recording your will and testament just in case.
Oh, that's a shame.
We shouldn't joke about that, but for real.
When you're laying in bed and your hand starts to go to sleep, and or you lose feeling in your hand, and you're like, is it because I'm fat, laying on my side, cutting the pressure, or cutting the blood flow off, or am I dying?
Right. I could be Bret Harding right now.
You get the Apple Watch, and you run an extra one of your heart rate monitors real quick. Yep. Just to make sure. Tim, do you have a food that you hate?
That's a shame.
A food that I hate.
Yeah. What if I said what is the food that you hate the most? Like, do you even have one? Like, does one just stick out?
I thought you'd never ask.
Here we go.
Tim, I can't imagine what this would be.
There are so many foods that I hate.
Tim would be the picky eater of the group.
I hate all pasta except spaghetti with meat sauce and lasagna.
Okay, Garfield.
So
I hate Alfredo.
I'm not a big Alfredo guy, I'll be honest.
I hate Alfredo.
Lazy.
I hate all other forms of pasta.
So if somebody
You're not a macaroni salad guy.
I hate macaroni salad.
So if somebody
I hate macaroni and cheese.
Oh, come. I knew that about you.
I hate peanut butter and jellies.
How?
Because I don't like jelly.
What?
Yeah, have you ever eaten an Uncrustable?
No,
At 40
because I
years
hate
old, I would.
jelly.
Do you
I
hate
would sit
all
here and
jelly?
slam Uncrustable after Uncrustable.
Big Jim, what part of I hate jelly?
So, do you
What
like
about
jam?
jelly?
No, because it's jelly.
What about preserves?
Do you like marmalade?
Jelly.
What about Palmer's
Motherfucker,
All-Fruit?
all of this shit is lined up in the jelly aisle. If I'm going to the jelly section, you got your lady marmalades. And
So
you
you've
got
never
your
had
preservatives.
lamb with mint jelly?
That sounds disgusting.
It's so good.
I'm not a
Mint
lamb and
jelly?
jelly guy. That's gross.
Ooh,
It's exactly
mint
what it
jelly.
sounds like, Tim.
It's
like
delicious.
brushing your
Yeah,
teeth.
disgusting.
Yeah, you might as well just pour some Crest on your fucking lamb.
No.
I'd rather eat
But-
crest.
No.
Put some crest on your.
So
What else-
you would
what
eat
other
lamb
foods?
and crest before you ate lamb and mint jelly.
What other foods do I hate?
Oh my god! Now I want an Uncrustable.
Chocolate on
So
a s'more.
Yes, we should have known.
get that Smo Lovin' shirt over at 3 Count
I hate
T Public.
I hate shellfish.
Well, that's just selfish.
That's because you don't want to share. You're a little shellfish.
What else do I hate? Let me see.
Do you like fish?
I love fish.
See, I am the opposite. I am not a fish guy.
Oh man,
But
it's
I
a
will
fish.
eat-
It's fish.
I will
It's
eat-
fish fillet season.
Yeah,
At the I gotta
not
go.
a fucking
I gotta
fan.
run
Like,
to
I hate
On
Arby's.
Fridays, fish fry.
Oh, I
Oh
need
yeah,
to-
they all do release their
name-
fish sandwich.
Name like
And lunch.
some of your favorite foods.
Ham loaf.
Pasta.
Pizza.
I've never had ham loaf. I'm sure it's
Ham loaf is
disgusting.
tasty.
So
Oh,
if somebody
I
took the
do
meat
hate
sauce,
potato salad. Bringing
I
a
hate
macaroni
potato
salad. I said
So-
macaroni salad. I hate potato salad.
Hate potatoes.
there's
I
like
wouldn't eat
one.
that.
There's like one or two potato salads I actually like, but most of them I hate.
Cold potato and like
you like
mayonnaise
the-
just nauseates me. The idea of
Yeah, I can't even think about it. Jim, do you like the red skin potato salad?
I do like red skin potato salad. No hillbilly does.
No, you can't say
Mark,
that. Yeah,
they're
you
called
can't-
Commander potato salad. Now, please.
Yes.
um,
Potato salad.
I prefer to call mine the Washington potato salad team, but that's just me. Now Tim, if somebody took the meat sauce from the spaghetti, but put it on like, a wavy pasta noodle, you're out.
No. Yeah.
Well, a large wavy pasta noodle is a lasagna noodle.
Yeah, but I'm talking like the little ones, like
Oh,
a
the
like,
little-
like,
oh.
like a little like hamburger helper noodle.
What about like a little
No,
bow tie?
even if you put the meat sauce on a
I'll be right
lasagna
back.
noodle, I'd hate it because it's not lasagna.
I do fucking love lasagna.
I
Miss
love
Big
lasagna.
Jim made a lasagna this week, and it was so good.
I would literally, I don't know how many I'd have to kill for a fresh lasagna,
Dude,
but
the
I would.
fucking tour of Italy at Olive Garden
So good.
with the chicken parm. Now I substitute spaghetti with marinara in mine because I'm not a big
Over what?
instead of
Over fettuccine
instead
Alfredo.
of instead of fettuccine Alfredo. I'm not
You're
an
not even getting the
Alfredo
tour of
guy.
Italy then, Jim.
What's that?
You're just like fucking touring a little part of Italy.
Yeah. So.
You're down in you're like in the toe part of the boot, which is where you like to be, obviously.
God damn it.
He just likes to be in the boot,
Right.
around the boot.
That's fucking gross.
Anywhere in and
Oh,
around
yeah.
the boot.
Like
Fucking gross.
the only universally favorite food that I love is pizza.
Burgers.
I love burgers,
Wings.
but I only like them with bacon and cheese
That's fine.
and maybe some grilled onions.
So like if somebody were to offer you a burger without bacon, you'd be like, no.
I would do it.
Yeah.
It
I'd
would
say
be
like
a lesser
you
than burger.
say you go to like McDonald's and get
You can always take stuff off the burger and I'd eat it. The more crap you put on the burger, the less I want to eat it.
so now like a traditional Whopper with cheese with lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, mayonnaise. Is it you're not in on all that?
No pickles, no onion. Did you say tomato?
Yeah.
It does come with the
No
tomatoes.
big tomato. No, fuck tomatoes.
So you would get your Whopper with mayonnaise, lettuce.
No.
And cheese.
I would get my Whopper. I get my Whopper plain with cheese.
So
You would just
the
get a
Baconator,
huge. You would,
the Baconator is
so you
crab
would
with
just get a
cheese.
huge patty cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Baconator is the perfect sandwich.
Got it.
Ketchup, mayonnaise, bacon, cheese, square
Perfect.
patty.
Right.
Have you had the breakfast baconator yet?
No, because I'm so addicted to the honey croissant.
That is a good one. I do like the breakfast
Chicken
baconator
bacon
though.
croissant.
Croissant.
Now, Matt, do you do red sauce? Like, is it something about ketchup that you don't specifically like, or is it like red tomato-based condiments, like a marinara sauce?
No,
or
I
a
like
salsa?
marinara because it's.
And I know
not
they're different than a ketchup.
trash water like ketchup is.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I know this. Like when you get French fries, you would dip them in
Hot sauce.
ranch, hot sauce. Okay.
I do like making like a hot sauce ranch or hot sauce blue cheese dipper
Good too.
for the French fries as well.
That malt aioli was fantastic, Jim.
Yeah,
That
malt
was
vinegar
something
aioli is real good to dip fries in. McDonald's has a chili sauce right now, like a Asian chili sauce right now that is fantastic on the nugs, but is also a great fry dipper. Currently, just had some with my dinner tonight.
I mean, Chick-fil-A has the best dipping sauces, in my opinion, for fast food.
Oh, without question. Without question. They got a nice variety. And
Like, what are your top 3 Chick-fil-A sauces when you're ordering?
are we doing a fry dunk? Is that where? Because if I'm getting
Just in general.
um,
Nugs to put on your sandwich, if you do it that way.
so I'll get the honey roasted barbecue packet to put on the sandwich. But then to dip like nuggies, tenders, or fries, I will do Chick-fil-A sauce. I will do the Polynesian sauce, and I will do the sriracha sauce. Those are my top 3.
They do sriracha?
They have a
They
sriracha.
sure do.
Yeah, the sriracha.
It's delicious too, Tim.
I've never tried the Polynesian.
Polynesian's good. It's like sweet.
Polynesian's very good.
They sell that in the jug too, right? You can buy that. At
Yeah,
like
you can.
Walmart
You can buy
now.
that, the barbecue, the Chick-fil-A sauce. I think, right?
Yeah.
I am less excited about going to Chick-fil-A for the sauces because I can just buy the sauce at the grocery store. Like, to me, it's lost a little bit of the excitement.
Nope.
Excuse me, I'm getting choked up.
You're getting for close about it.
But
I
to
know,
answer
it's
the
a-
question, Matt, it would probably be the Chick-fil-A sauce for sure that goes on the sandwich. I would be getting French fries, so I could dip it in the Chick-fil-A sauce. If not, it's barbecue sauce for the sandwich, and then just ketchup would be my third out of all of the sauces available at the chicken fillet.
Give me just regular old honey, and I'm a happy boy.
Honey's
Honey.
good.
I knew you'd take all my
Popeyes has
honey.
a blackened ranch sauce, which is
Popeyes.
probably my favorite condiment available.
I haven't tried that yet. We just got a
It comes
Popeyes.
cold. They keep it refrigerated.
Popeyes.
You have to try. It's fantastic.
Speaking of sauces that are served cold at restaurant, if you go to the Mission Barbecue, try the Alabama white sauce. You got to ask for it at the front. It is fantastic. It's served
What is
cold.
it? White
is-
sauce.
It's a
What
white.
is it? What is it? What is the base?
God, now you're making me want white
I mean, I would be a cream base. That's why I got to keep it cold.
It is a cream-based
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah, it's a great fry dipper. I know. I don't know if I'm the only one that's a salmon guy, but their smoked salmon at Mission Barbecue with the white sauce is fantastic. But it's good on any of their meats.
Isn't
I
that
don't
what
know
they
if I
call
would
you?
go for the salmon at a barbecue joint like Mission.
Dude, it's so good. It's one of the best pieces of salmon I've ever had.
Really?
Phenomenal.
Wow. Okay.
Really, really good. Really good.
No, Smokey, isn't that what they called you in high school? The Great Fry Dipper?
No.
I'm always curious every week what the stupid ass
And stop just fucking leaving stupid shit on my Facebook wall. I'm getting sick of that too.
Come on, I
Like
can't
it used to
believe you
just be
haven't
Smokey the Bear shit, and I tolerated that. But now it's just like a random goddamn meme.
I've upgraded.
And like one person that we used to work with from fucking 2072 will laugh at it, and I'll have to just say like, stop.
You didn't like that Peter Pan one?
No, it was stupid.
No. What about the one about the porridge?
I don't even remember that one.
It had It said something about the person found it hard to believe that the bears made porridge, and the only problem with it was the temperature that was served at.
What?
Died laughing.
Like Goldie-
Died laughing.
Goldilocks. And then I had a picture of Captain Hook from Peter Pan. And he said, "I'll get you, Pan." It was something about when the brownies stick to a non-stick. Yeah.
Good God.
And Captain Hook was yelling, "I'll get
This is
you,
literally
Pan."
what my Wednesday was.
I believe
Mark
it.
Just laughing at this nonsense. Someone said dead giveaway at the other end.
Oh,
of the
God.
table. I almost blew my brains out.
Oh my God, dead giveaway.
The saddest part, and I'm not trying to be morbid about this, but the saddest thing is if Mark ever goes like senile or gets
We'll never fucking
like
know.
Alzheimer's
We
or
don't know.
dementia or something, we'll never fucking know
No, you won't.
because
have
there will be
to.
no change.
No
it'll
change.
It'll
That's
just be
what you
Mark.
got. It's just me.
It's just Mark.
My goal in life is to have some type of mental illness named after me. Oh, he came down with Hottenstein disease. Oh,
Oh my
going
God.
around.
What would that be? Having a giant cement block of an overrated television star in your yard?
Like that. That is a beautiful piece of
Grease the
history out
peak,
there.
wherever came.
Now, Tim, can you believe for over 50 years?
see, now you did it.
I can actually control this. I
Are you
remembered I
serious?
have the power to do
There you
that.
go. You do.
God bless America.
Oop, I missed the button.
But you keep talking about sauces, and there's one sauce.
Somebody say sausage?
No, sauce.
I'm a sausage guy.
Less syllables. There's one sauce that reigns over every other sauce we've mentioned,
Sauce it.
and that is campfire sauce.
Fucking love campfire sauce.
Campfire
What is
sauce
this
the shit.
campfire sauce you speak
Red-
It's a
of?
Red Robin Yum.
Red Robin has good dippers as well.
It's been a long
I-
time since I've had Red Robin. I need to
I
visit.
would drink campfire sauce from, like, if I wouldn't get the nasty looks when the waitress comes to me and goes, "What would you like to drink?"
Campfire sauce shooters.
Campfire sauce in a tall glass, no ice, and a straw.
God damn it. That
What
gave
is
me
it?
fucking
And bring-
chills, man. I'm not even
And bring
kidding.
me a spoon because it's like a milkshake.
Oh, God damn it.
Tell me
would
more.
eat
What's in it, Tim?
everything you think is in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother.
Yes,
She's in it.
You're in the sauce.
This tastes like grandma.
It tastes like grandma.
Let me.
Mark,
Let me
when's
try
the last
something.
time you were at a Red Robin?
Oh, last time I was there, probably when Phyllis Diller was a Girl Scout.
Oh,
But she sells
fuck
cookies
you.
out front.
Damn it.
Would you like some Samoans, sir?
I'm actually surprised he didn't go with. I haven't been there since Hector was a pup. So.
Well, that's true.
that's still loaded, I'm sure.
That's still on there. Hector was a pup. Since Hector.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Was a
you look
pup.
at the ingredients list, and it's pretty much everything.
Oh my God.
Doesn't matter. Campfire sauce is the most
Everything.
delicious
'Cause it-
fucking
And
sauce.
that's because you can throw anything in a campfire.
It
So-
is perfect for
Yeah.
their fries.
That's on my
still.
Yeah.
radar now. I
It's
want to go
perfect
there.
on their fries. It's perfect on their burgers. It's perfect on their fucking
I've never tried.
imitation bloomin' onion.
I've never tried putting it on a burger. That's
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's on the Whiskey River. No, it's not.
no, it's not. That's a
That's
barbecue sauce.
You're right.
Which is a good barbecue sauce,
I've
by the
dipped
way.
the Whiskey River barbecue burger into it. It's
That's
fantastic.
probably real good. I can't believe
Literally-
I've never done that.
Yeah, we ought to get the
Literally-
Red Robin.
It's a great sauce.
We should, Tim, come up. We were just talking.
Yeah,
You need
Mark,
to come
maybe
up.
that'll change your opinion on sauces.
I might be a sauce
Ooh,
guy.
that's right.
Does
It is
E-Town have,
amazing.
does E-Town have a Red Robin?
But Tim, come on up because you need to come up to get your the Pepsi Cherry Zero wild
Yes.
cherries.
No, you're gonna have me eating all over the fucking globe. We're doing Red Robin. We're doing
Yes.
goddamn Night and Day.
Fat.
Yes.
Which, by the way, have we not gotten a APB out on Big Booty Judy?
No, she's.
I wish I
think
knew
she's
where
gone.
she was.
She's gone.
Like,
Well, after she
you know-
filed the restraining order against Mark, she left.
Tonight's Law and Order episodes actually loosely centered around her disappearance in Mark.
BBJ. That was a
I'm gonna say that she was a COVID casualty.
Oh no!
oh god, I hope not.
I would rather know that she passed peacefully than to think that she
Did
left.
people
us.
pass peacefully with COVID?
Yeah, I was saying I don't think that happened. I think
I
they
don't
died.
know.
Well,
I'd
I'm
like to know
saying that
she's dead.
she might have
Struggled a lot to
passed-
breathe, but dead.
No, she might have passed peacefully during COVID times.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
She's gonna
like,
turn
not
up.
Yeah,
everyone
muscle
who
something.
died. Not everyone who died during the pandemic died of COVID.
Well,
That's not what the Biden
Aaron
wants to tell you,
Rodgers.
Tim.
They,
Check the numbers.
If she did pass, I hope she was buried in
Fuck
a
you,
glass
bigot.
coffin.
Jesus
All the
Christ,
dogs
Mark.
upset.
Yeah, I'd be upset at you if I
Hey,
heard that in
it's
person.
better. I'm glad he said that he thought she would be buried in a glass coffin, and not the fact that he could have added buried in a glass coffin face down.
We knew what he
Well,
meant.
I was getting to that, and the dog started barking.
Lord.
But in the glass coffin, that would be remains to be seen.
Oh my!
Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, do you think he's going to be a VP candidate? Is that a
No, because he's already come out and he said, "I believe in Sandy Hook. These are all lies."
Oh, because Aaron Rodgers is always honest when he speaks.
He is.
No, he won't be a
Absolutely
vice
honest, not as
president
ivermectin.
candidate because RFK Jr. will drop out of the race and endorse Donald Trump. So,
you think that'll happen?
without question.
I think he's on the ballots. I think
I
he'll
don't
make
think
it to
he
the
I don't
Senate.
know, man. Just the vibes I get. Probably gonna do it.
I think the Aaron Rodgers talk is smart if you're RFK. Might as well get your name out and have people talk about it.
Exactly. They're probably
Whether
talking
it's
about it
true
on
or not, people are
ESPN
talking
today.
About it. That's
Probably we're talking about it on sports radio all day. Like, yeah, it's not
Yeah,
going to hurt
it's
to get your
smart. It's a
name
good
out
deal.
there.
smart.
So Aaron Rodgers was saying that Sandy Hook didn't happen.
Yeah, he also
he said he never said that. He tweeted he never said that. And his thoughts and prayers are with the families.
Constantly.
I remember when Deshaun Kaiser, who played at Notre Dame, was a Packer. There was a report that like Aaron Rodgers asked him like when he like was first in camp if he thought 9/11 was an inside job or something.
Yeah, but we know how Notre Dame alums can lie and
Watch your ass. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, did you have any topics for the show? We're fucking 46 minutes.
Well,
in.
yeah, I
We
mean the
haven't
foods we
gone
hate
yet.
was one of them. That was one of them.
Was that
Food's
one of them?
big
I didn't
deal.
get the run sheet, so I wouldn't.
You absolutely did. Tim,
It was my punishment for
any
not
thoughts
being here
on
on
pants
Thursday.
and who needs them?
Oh, not me. Absolutely not me. Especially with this hot temperature. Oh my God. I had a realization. I usually lounge around the house in sweatpants and a hoodie. And then I realized we were in 70-degree temperatures. And then I realized that's why I just had swamp taint. It was horrible.
Oh my!
Jesus.
And I'm also in the
I'll make it
hottest
wet
room in the
bottom, too.
house.
How you like that?
It'll make a wet bottom too.
Yeah.
I need
That's worse
I need
than
a ball
swamp paint.
fan.
Oh, ball fan's great.
Yes.
I need a ball
Ball
fan so bad.
You don't have a ball fan at your desk?
No.
Now I'm going to ask Matt this, and I mean this with all respect. Do you have a ball sweat problem not being an obese member of this show, or is this just an obesity problem?
On really hot days, it does happen. Yeah.
Okay. So I was going to say, like, we will find excuses to buy a ball fan if it's like a normal, everybody needs ball fans on a 65-degree day.
Dog, I saw
'Cause I ain't losing weight for it.
a coworker of mine told me about these fucking camping tent fans that you can power with your phone. Like you can plug your phone into the fan and then it makes the fan go. So you can take the fan anywhere you want.
It's always
And
a
it's
really
like a
good
full-
thing to do when you're camping when you can't charge your fucking phone. Oh, Mark, you gave a
Let's have
thumbs
a
up.
solar
I mean,
charger.
They have portable
How do you
chargers.
have these emojis?
Because he's on
He just
Apple.
gives a
He's
thumbs
using an
up.
Apple device. It's
Yeah,
a
wave
it's,
to us, Mark.
it's a StreamYard. It's a StreamYard Apple thing. It can pop emojis. I forget how you get all of them to trigger, but yep, there's the. He had like fireworks or something going last week.
What did you do? What was it last week that had
Two hands?
I think it was the two hands, right?
The old Diamond Dallas page. I only wish people could fucking see this.
DDP just pops up. behind him.
But see, like I'm a shorts man, pretty much
Was it
year
a blow a
round.
kiss? What was it?
Unless it gets real cold, I'm a shorts man year round. Yeah, I don't know. We gotta figure out how to trigger all of those things.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, I have fans regularly. Are you guys a bedroom fan? Like, you got a fan blowing on you at night?
Always.
All the time.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fan.
Damn it! I fucking.
Mark told me the other night at trivia that there are no beds in the Hottenstein estate. Everyone just sleeps on lounge chairs or sofas.
I believe
Or
that.
cots.
I believe that.
You know where baby apes sleep, Jim?
Where, Mark?
On apricots.
That wasn't your best effort. I'm
That
not gonna
was
lie.
awful, dude.
Well, I found that on a Laffy
I'm sorry.
Taffy.
I'm gonna go suck dick for WrestleMania ticket money.
Oh,
I'm gonna leave.
No.
Because I'd rather do that than listen to fucking Mark do this other fucking.
I am coming for it.
Yeah, I would let multiple people come for it if I could get WrestleMania tickets for free.
oh my gosh. Tim.
Hey, at any moment, I could service 3.
Jesus.
You could.
I'm not saying I'd go airtight for it, but I can.
Oh.
The devil gave me hands. They're usually for holding, but
All right. Would you rather complete the first 90% of a blowjob or the last 10% of a blowjob?
Oh my.
first 90.
It's absolutely the first 90, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing that's going to be longer time.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it's absolutely the first 90.
First 90 for sure.
Now,
I would suck a dick for 50 minutes. Knowing.
See you guys.
God.
Tim, open up.
My.
You don't get to come. You get 90 minutes. Or you get I give you 90%.
I am coming.
90 seconds.
All right, then that's a good hard. Well, how many? What
I
time
am
is that?
coming for you.
75 seconds. 75 seconds of hard suction.
Tim, remember that time you went in for that job interview with that young woman? She told you she has 3 openings. You said, yes, I know.
All right. So I feel like we're dancing around some extra silliness here.
Holy cats, Tim. What's gotten into you?
Have you guys ever sent like an embarrassing text, be it of a sexual nature or otherwise, to somebody that you didn't want to send the text to?
I inadvertently called my boss stupid to my boss.
Okay, that's a good one.
It was in back when people used Skype for business. Right. And I was texting I was messaging someone who I thought was in the message. It was just me and them. And I was like, "Oh, well, it's okay. We just won't tell Liz. Not like she'd notice anyways, LOL." And she's in the chat. And I go, "Oh, sorry, Liz." And she goes, "It's okay."
No, you put the LOL. That's always a safe out.
Yeah.
I'm safe out. Liz is a
I'm
good
charming.
Sport.
One time, this was probably about 12 years ago. I was texting then the soon-to-be Mrs. Big Jim, and I was also texting a coworker, a road engineer, about he was coming in to prep a gig, and I wasn't paying attention to who I was sending the text to. Luckily it was only an "I love you, sweetie." But he was like, "Wow, that just that just got awkward really quick, and I went, "Oh, son of a bitch." So yeah, luckily it wasn't anything too embarrassing, but it was still a little. You don't want to be sending "I love you" texts to a coworker. Have you guys?
So a long time ago, we were reaching out to guests on the podcast, and I was going to write to our buddy Sean Carr. I said, "Hi, Sean," comma, and then I hit enter as if I was typing a letter, and I sent "Hi, Sean" to Sean Carr in Messenger, and it just, whoop. And then I panicked. You couldn't remove messages at that time. It's something you couldn't do. I don't remember what happened. I know I ended up asking him, but that was my first message to him was, "Hi, Sean."
So if at any point in the history of this show you've heard us just casually throw "Hey, Sean" or "Hi, Sean" around, there's the backstory.
Also,
Hi, Sean.
this was, I guess, in 9th grade. We read Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn.
Be your Huckleberry.
It was Mrs. Houghton. Was that a teacher's name in the high school? Maybe Miss Houghton, Mrs. Houghton,
Mrs.
Sounded
Houghton.
like right.
Yeah.
And we were taking a test or a quiz, and I was done mine, and I handed it in, and she called me up, and she's like, "Ryan, do you think you want to amend this answer?" And I'm like, "Nah, it's correct." Like the answer was clearly Huck Finn. I knew it was Huck Finn.
Oh no.
And she's like, "All right, but just like read what you wrote." And I'm like, "No, this is right. Like, why would you want me to change the answer?"
Uh-oh.
And she's like, "Just read it again."
Uh-oh.
And I wrote "fuck Finn" as my answer, and she wanted me to change "fuck Finn" to "Huck Finn." And I was just like skimming I didn't read that I wrote "fuck Finn." I was just seeing like "uck Finn," and I was like, "This is absolutely the right answer."
It's a direction you can
I did
fuck.
eventually change it when she like put her finger right at the F, and I was like, "Oh." I
That's
misspelled it.
that's what
Fuck Finn.
that's what you were alluding to.
That's what I was thinking about. That's what Felicia Rose, I think, wanted to do.
She did.
She had a sign and everything to that effect, I believe.
She did, yeah. Famous one. Mark or Matt, have you guys ever sent an embarrassing text by accident?
Not that I can think of, and if I did, I probably scrubbed it from my memory.
How about you?
I can't think of anything either. I was sending an email to order more sleds for the ocean spray job loss, and I put in the title "Sleds for Store 609." And I accidentally hit send. And she replied immediately and said the warehouse is out. I had nothing in the body of the of the letter, if you will.
Yeah, I've done that before. Or like you'll send an email that you're supposed to have an attachment on.
Oh, all the time.
And you don't have the fucking attachment. You got to be like, "Oh, it'd probably be smart if I sent the attachment with." And you got to make up that stupid line.
Please see the forwarded attachment.
Yep.
Here's the attachment.
Yep, been there many a times. Let's we'll close with this. Some of these will probably carry over to next week. But as we're getting closer to WrestleMania, I might drop some random wrestle topics onto the Tuesday show.
Anything goes, huh? Jesus Christ.
That's right. I mean, I am the host, Ryan.
Smoke.
But I have a list of names, and I want you to the first match. I'll even go moment if there's a moment that comes to your mind first. But what match or moment comes to mind when you hear blank? All right.
Blank.
When we hear
Blank.
blank, Arthur Blank.
Probably Dick Tracy. It was Madonna.
So we'll start with The Rock. Ryan, what match, what moment comes to mind when you hear The Rock?
What WrestleMania moment? Specifically?
Yeah, actually, let's do WrestleMania. Since we're
I
season.
guess Rock Hogan probably would be the first thing that comes to mind. Is that moment where like the two of them are in the ring and they're just kind of taken in the crowd.
All right, Matt.
I'd say Rock Austin.
All right, Tim.
Doesn't matter what happens during Act 1 and Act 2. All that matters is Act 3. Rock Hogan, WrestleMania 19.
Mark.
Yes. I want to say Rock and Austin, but honestly, Rock Hogan would be my first choice.
And if you can, if a Mania one doesn't come to mind, if you go to your secondary choice, because some of these, I don't know if they have. I mean, they all have WrestleMania matches, but we'll see. Bailey, Ryan.
Pam! Pam! Look at it!
Putting my wee in a pastry.
Oh my!
But
Is that what the kids are calling it now?
It sure is. Right in the croissant.
No, I use the back door.
Boy, it would probably be. I believe it was the Iron Woman match. I know this isn't Mania, but the Iron Woman match with her, Sasha Banks. I think that's the one that had like Izzy on the corner crying and everything. Like that was a pretty cool match. That's my first thought when you say the word Bailey.
All right, Matt.
Same exact one. The Iron Woman match.
All right, Tim.
The birth of Dark Bailey, where she cuts up the inflatable pug flailing two men on SmackDown.
That was a scary moment. She went crazy.
I didn't like that at all.
How about you, Mark?
Yeah, the NXT Bailey was my favorite. So that Iron Woman match as well. My favorite. Yes.
I hated the name of the Bailey to Belly suplex. Like I hated that it was so corny.
No,
But,
I would take one.
All right, I'll leave it for Mark. Never mind.
Yes. Yeah, come on, Smoke. You can't tell me you wouldn't take one.
I don't know if she'd be able to maneuver me like that.
What a maneuver. And lastly for this week, and then we'll
Bobby!
Mom!
And then Bobby! Let's do Roman Reigns, Ryan.
Coming out of Mania, the Raw after Mania, his promo, with like 10 minutes of booze, and then this is my yard now, or whatever it was. I think that was coming out of Mania when he beat The Undertaker. I think that was the Raw after Mania. I don't really remember.
It was after moment. Orlando.
That was such a simple promo, and the crowd like hijacked the moment. But for a good like they did exactly what they were supposed to do, and booed that Roman Reigns was perfect. So that's the moment.
All right, Matt.
Yeah, I do like that. I guess that would probably be it because the Shield breakup was more of a Rollins moment than anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, the "this is my yard now" speech.
All right, Tim.
Another throwaway SmackDown part. Roman's cutting a promo on Logan Paul.
Super loud.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
He was riding a motorcycle.
There we go. That's a little better. Wow.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So throwaway SmackDown. He's feuding with Logan Paul, and he's cutting the promo up the ramp, and he's like, "I'm head and shoulders above this. Everything is mine. The camera is mine. The ring is mine." And like, Roman cuts his greatest promo, not doing anything but just looking into the camera. That is when I think of Roman Reigns, of like everything else. It's that promo.
Huh.
I'll have to look that up. I'd like to see that. I'll have to try to find
it.
Yeah. I'm sure.
It was an advertisement for Head and Shoulders, you said?
Yep.
Yes, the side's tingling. That means it's working.
Mark, go ahead. Roman Reigns.
Hello. You know, how can you go wrong with WWE allowed Roman Reigns to stand in the ring for about 10 minutes and the crowd just unrelentlessly just booed him. Booed him. I gotta go with that.
I got it for you if you want to play.
Dom Mysterio would be the only other thing that I thought got heat like that recently.
Yeah, I believe you are correct, big boy.
It was captivating television too. Like you didn't want to turn away because you didn't want to miss what he what he eventually had to say.
Right, you're right. Even though it's just nothing but booze, you had to watch it.
Eventually happened. He's eventually going to say something, and just stole Undertaker's line. This is my yard now. What a fucking simple promo.
Perfect. All right,
That's why the ghost went to the bar. He just went there for the booze, Big Jim.
So it's a Raw, not a SmackDown, but it's so good.
I was going to say SmackDown. That's probably why I didn't remember ever seeing it. But Raw, I don't remember seeing it either. Probably for that point. This looks good.
Here we go.
Jewel.
Run it back a little bit.
I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of letting people think they got a chance. The tribal chief is head and shoulders above everybody. This is my show. This is my camera. I run it all.
Ends with the word noise.
Yeah, but he just, because they're talking about how Logan Paul can knock him out. It's like, can't nobody touch me. I don't have a button. Even if I had a button, you couldn't find it. Like,
That's the toughest bum.
That's all in the bum.
All in the bum.
All in the
Jim,
bum.
I noticed when you pulled that up, there was the closed captionings on. Have you ever watched like a music video with closed captioning on? Like in the beginning, it'll say like sad music.
Yeah.
Like if a deaf person is reading that, what do you think they hear when they read sad music?
I don't know.
Or like melancholy music, and then like it goes into the song. Like what do you think a deaf person's thinking when they read melancholy music?
I don't have the faintest clue.
I never even thought of that.
I have seen that.
Heard sad songs, perhaps. Like maybe they've gone deaf midlife and they know what a sad song sounds.
I was gonna say, I think that would be, or maybe that would be more for like the hearing impaired, as opposed to like the full on deaf, like the music cue. Because like if you're if you were completely deaf, you wouldn't know what the sad music would sound like.
Mark, didn't you know that deaf woman, that actress? Why don't you reach out to her and see what she says?
Marley Matlin.
Yeah, her. Marley and Me.
Oh.
You wrote that book.
Marley and Me.
Helen Keller.
All right, well that's gonna wrap us up here on the Tuesday show. Unless you boys have anything else to add. Tim, you're
Now-
good. Oh God, Mark.
It's a good thing we don't do this on video because Mark is like miming with like sign language, and it's quite offensive. I'm pretty sure.
No. Now I'm watching. You guys remember back in the day they had those little Garfield and like Koala Bear and E.T. and Alf little clip-ons. Like you'd clip them on like your shirt or something.
Yeah.
No.
Remember them? Well, there's a family on Family Feud, probably from '80, and they all are wearing Garfield clip-ons on their attire.
Mark, have you ever thought about the fact that every show that you watch on the Superbox, every person that's on that show is now dead?
Yeah, you're right. Richard Dawson went to that big Family Feud in the sky.
He did.
I mean, for them to call it a super box, you sure get some shitty ass mediocre shows.
You really do.
No, I watch this intentionally. I love it.
Well,
It's
I mean,
hard
what
to
else
play
are you going to
along,
watch,
though.
Mark? What else are you going to watch?
Oh, I love the match game.
I actually enjoy Match Game. I'm not going to lie.
Fucking dumb. I'm not coming back next week.
We will all see you on Thursday live, 8:00 Eastern Time, Facebook, Twitter, and our YouTube channel. Subscribe.
You guys did just fine without me this week. I ain't doing it again.
Subscribe
I hope
on
you're
all.
feeling better, Smoke.
Don't even bring
How's
it
the
up.
belly?
I don't give a shit. I'm done. I'm not gonna be. It doesn't even matter.
Put a cork in it, Smoke.
Fucking tune in 2 days. See if I'm here. You'll be shocked.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Subscribe on all podcast platforms. Hit the subscribe on YouTube as well. Again, get our merchandise, tpublic.com/user/3count Thursday. Hit the link tree in all of our social media is where you'll get everything 3CT related. Until Thursday when we are live, stay safe, stay smart, and as always, go for the pin.
Uh-oh.